serious. I'm serious.
You're mid.
I'm
Look at
serious.
you. Look at you.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shak-Reacts here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst couples I can find. And like always, because your favorite clip will be at the end. But in this first one, it is absolutely wild. This man can't get the hint that this woman just isn't interested.
I have a boyfriend, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. You can have another one.
No.
What kind of guys are you into?
No.
Seems like you're enjoying the burrito, eh?
Not really, actually.
You could be enjoying something else as well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, after the first comment, if she's not showing any interest, you don't keep pushing it. At that point, you look like an absolute creep and a weirdo. Also, extremely desperate. Now, a lot of people are also commenting about the fact that she recorded this entire thing. And sure, yeah, it's annoying when women record things. You don't gotta be emotionally smart to realize when a girl isn't feeling you or when she's just not interested. Use some common sense and stop being weird.
Since you guys ended up matching, have you guys gone on a date?
Another thing that was brought up to me was Rose had a 53-year-old Nigerian man taking care of her. So this that was brought up to my attention as well.
All this you showing your boys and stuff, see, that's childish. I don't
It's
do
not
stuff like that.
childish. It's not childish.
It is childish.
It's
Why would you
not.
show your boys my messages? That's for you.
Yeah, I'm not sure how she's trying to change up the topic because he showed the messages to his friends when she didn't even explain why she had a whole sugar daddy. Remember, gentlemen, no man is going to give a woman money for no reason.
Have I told you guys the story about in the first month of me and Dave dating? I was at his apartment and he was gonna go get a Subway and took my order and I got a foot long and he came back with a foot long for me and a 6-inch for himself.
Oh,
and I
that's
was like,
not okay.
You can't do that.
That's not okay.
It was so dark. I was really upset.
Maybe the man is cutting. Maybe the man wants to hop on a diet. Why do you care about the kind of food he's eating? He bought you a whole sandwich and you didn't even pay for it. Like, how do you complain over this?
Give me money. Give me money. We're not together, but give me money. I barely even know you, but give me money. I'm a fully able-bodied person capable of getting my own money, but I want yours. And if you don't give me your money, I'll make it seem like there's something wrong with you for holding on to your dollars that you earned. And when you give me money, I'm never going to pay you back. I'm going to act like you might have a chance of sleeping with me or being my man just so I can get your money. And the only time I'm ever going to show you really real affection is when I want your money.
Yeah, guys, sometimes the worst thieves could be the prettiest. Just because a woman is attractive or you just really like her doesn't mean you should be giving her any money. Because when a woman really likes you, she won't ask you to pay any of her bills or ask for any money at all.
And finally, women only abandon and leave men that they used, not men that they loved.
You're a victim.
Ask the person out first, I feel like should pay. It doesn't matter, boy, girl, whatever. I just think if it's your idea, you ask someone out, you should be paying.
I hate this argument so much because when has a woman ever asked out a man? I have yet to see that. Until that changes, then this rule can apply.
Worst date you've ever been on?
I think the worst one I've ever been on is one where she brought her kid.
I found out she was cross-eyed halfway through the date.
One time 3 seconds. It was. I go to his house. He has snakes.
She sucked my toe.
He actually my dick.
I woke up in a York University frat house. I didn't like him, and then he threatened to.
Yeah, these were definitely insane, especially the first one. Who brings their kid on the first date?
People are upset with this wife for buying her husband a grill with his own money. So this wife posted a video for her husband's birthday where she woke him up to show him his birthday surprise. Now the surprise ended up being a new grill that the husband kind of liked at first until he started asking some questions. Now one of the questions he asked the wife was how she could afford such a nice grill. The grill was $500, by the way. And the wife answered the credit card, which instantly took away all excitement for the husband because he said that means that he basically bought a birthday present for himself. Now later in the video, the husband basically asked if they can get the old grill back. This is a picture of the old grill they had before. And the wife essentially just says that they should keep the new one that she got for his birthday.
Yeah, this is just really not a gift. I think the men would have preferred you not spending money and he gets to decide what he spends it on instead. This is similar to what Ronaldo's wife did. She ended up buying him a car, but with his money. What kind of present is that?
Can you date somebody I think they the prize? No, I mean the man is always the prize. Remember that. They try to say happy wife, happy life. A happy man is God's plan.
Preach it, brother Teddy.
And for all the brothers that's watching this, you got to always make sure you go where you celebrate it, not tolerate it, right? But in order to go where you celebrate it, not tolerate it, you got to celebrate yourself.
That's it, brother. That's the way it is, cuz.
You trying to tonight?
All right, so I'm gonna give you an honest answer. No.
This is just not attractive. You look so desperate. Thank God she got humbled.
Can you tell me more about Lemuria? Lemuria was very pure. It was a matriarchal society where the women were revered as the shamans, as the spiritual teachers. It was a place where all sentient beings were revered.
Is this something totally made up? Yes! Or is there something legitimate here?
No! This is a different level of delusion, and it's worse than like astrology or the obsession with rocks. This is insane.
Something you regret not saying to someone.
Sorry I cheated on you? I did, and it didn't feel good, and I wouldn't do it again. I really hurt his feelings, and it was super selfish.
If you can go back in time, what would you have said?
I just wouldn't have done it, because I didn't end up with that person. I wouldn't have stayed with the other person either. I just would have done it the right way. I call that other person my getaway car. I could have just gotten away by like my 2 feet.
Why do you think you did it?
I didn't have the courage and the fortitude that I have now, and I didn't know myself that well, and I was scared. I thought there was something better out there, and I wasn't ready to leap until I had the other thing, the getaway car.
What is the biggest lesson you've learned?
You have to do the work in therapy. You have to understand what, things are your triggers and what upsets you so that you can then not hurt other people.
From your experience, if you could give an advice, what would it be?
Your journey is important, and so I can't really tell you what to do, but do the work because it helps, and then you hurt less people, because hurt people hurt people.
Can I have your name and where you're from?
Whitney, New York.
So during the clip, she said she thought there was something better out there, and that's a huge misconception that a lot of women think. That's literally the definition of thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, but it's not. Regardless, I am happy that she does regret this, and she's preaching against it.
I've been on drugs, I've been through hell. You know what I'm saying? I did most of the movies on All About the Benjamins. I used to sit in Ice Cube's trailer in the morning and be crying, tears. He like, Mike, wipe your face, man. You a king, nigga. Stop doing this shit to yourself. I'm sitting there wiping myself because I was I had survivor's remorse. I was so sad that I left all them niggas here in this city and I was famous. And when I would come home, I wanted them to be happy for me, and they was mad at me. So I said, damn, I gotta destroy myself for you to like me. I was like, damn, my favorite nigga, it seemed like he liked me more when I'm coming down off coke and I'm crying and I hate myself. He was like, oh man, I love you, nigga. I'm praying for you. But when I wasn't high and I was working out and I looked good, he's like, nigga, you think you better than me. I said, nigga, how is my success a reflection of your failure? And that's what happens to the kids. They around here killing themselves, trying to fit in with somebody who's fucked up. That's the truth.
Yeah, guys, at the end of the day, people do want you to do good, but just not better than them. And of course, misery loves company. This is exactly why it's super important to be critical about who you hang out with, because those friends will do anything to bring you to their level.
I just found out that people date another person that they don't see like a future with. Like that's a thing. You don't see yourself with them for marriage or forever, but you still date them? For what? I'm so curious, like genuinely for what?
Yeah, women do this all the time. There's a lot of women out there that date men for free dates and to get free things from them.
I am so confused right now. The amount of girls that are coming up on my For You page talking about, oh my gosh, we don't have any rights anymore. My grandma has more rights than I do. What the heck are you talking about? What? I can buy a car. I can buy a home. I can go to school. I can get a job. I can do everything a man can do. I can vote. I can vote. I have the freedom to go onto this wonderful app and speak whatever I feel like. What rights am I losing? And if the only rights we're talking about are allowing men to come into the bathroom with me and play in women's sports and the right to kill an unborn child, I'm sorry, you're crazy and kind of demonic. So
yeah, super nice to see a woman with basic common sense. Like, men are not asking to have the smartest woman around them, just one like this with basic common sense.
Megan. I don't really need to know her name no more, but I just don't like her for him. I don't like her for him. No, I'm being realistic.
I don't like you either.
That's why she been making this little mean face at me the whole time, because she don't like me. I don't like her either.
What, y'all got beef?
I just don't like her, bro.
Why not?
She's not a good person for you. And she knows she's not. I be feeling bad for you sometimes. I wouldn't be put up with the she does.
I feel you, Mud. I appreciate that.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
So I do appreciate the fact that he is standing up for his boy, but if you really did mean it, turn off the stream and have a conversation with him one-on-one. But when people say things like this when a camera is recording, it kind of just seems like they're doing it on purpose.
I've got my red dress on tonight. I'm dancing in the dark.
He called.
Just lose the weight. Go on a calorie deficit. That fat doesn't need to stay on.
My husband and I have been married for 4 years now. I truly do love him with everything I have. I can't see a life without him. I took some stupid advice from some of my girlfriends regarding a joke that they have done with their husbands or boyfriend. The joke is basically telling your partner that you want to break up or that you want a divorce.
Okay.
What the f are you talking about?
Whoa. We had dinner and we were watching a movie when I told him, I'm not happy anymore and I think we should get a divorce. He looked at me for a couple of seconds and I swear, it looked like something broke in his eyes. He got up, walked to our bedroom, and within 10 minutes came out with a bag and walked out of the house without saying a word to me. I tried to stop him, especially after seeing him with his bag packed, and I told him it was just a joke and I didn't mean it. But he basically just brushed me off and walked out. I've tried to get a hold of him, messages, calls, emails, video chats, but he isn't answering me at all. My friends didn't have any real advice and told me to just give him time and that he will get over it. Everything came down on me yesterday when I was served with actual divorce papers.
Oh my God.
I frantically tried to get a hold of him, but all I got back was he has nothing to say and that I should talk to his lawyer.
Yeah guys, guess whose fault this is? Her friend groups, and especially her fault for listening to them. This isn't a funny prank, but this really does show that a female friend group loves to see their female friends single and miserable. They hate to see their friends in happy, healthy relationships, or like I showed you guys in previous clip, better than them. This is just sabotaging at its finest, but she should have had better common sense. This is not a funny joke.
Men aren't men these days anymore. I gotta pay for everything, I guess.
You got it, bro. Like, it's $1. Pay
I don't
for
even
it.
know. Do y'all take Apple Pay? Okay, well, I left my debit card in the car, so
That's
sorry about that. You know,
unfortunate.
maybe if I had a real gentleman, you know, he would have just paid for it. But whatever. Thank you. You're not true.
You just don't got an orange juice. Okay.
You just made me myself in Walmart.
I didn't make you do nothing.
Yes, you did.
You don't got your card. That's on you.
Okay, so why you couldn't pay for
I don't
it?
gotta pay for your shit.
Bro,
I'm broke.
You broke.
All right, if I'm broke, then stop talking to me then. What you
stop.
talking about? Yeah.
So you want to be with somebody else?
I didn't say that, but I'm saying you calling me broke. So why you fucking with me?
Why am I?
Yeah, exactly.
Everything is just mid. over
Everything
there.
mid.
Yeah.
Shawty, stop playing with me. You
I'm
mid. What you talking about?
I'm
You
serious.
mid.
I'm serious.
You're mid.
I'm
Look at
serious.
you. Look at you. You mid.
Oh, look at me.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
looking at
what?
me? Yo, looking at me? Man, move back.
Just get your card, go back in there, pay your little $5 for the little or whatever you was trying to get.
Where's my card?
Like, what's up? Like, why you acting like a nigga gotta pay for everything for you?
Yeah, there's a lot I have to say about this clip. First off, in the beginning, she said men aren't men these days. Just another manipulation, gaslighting tactic that she tells men in order to get free things from them. But what I don't like about what the man did was just record her and call her mid to her face, trying to get a reaction out of her. You don't need to dumb down yourself to their level and mock them and make fun of them. The moment you start seeing yourself do that, you're losing the argument because they're getting a reaction out of you like they wanted. The best thing you can do to keep your value is stay calm, cool, and collected, and walk away and leave the relationship, especially when you're getting disrespected. Not dumb down yourself like this. But that is just my opinion, guys. We could just wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys do more content like this, please watch the videos you guys see at the top screen. It does my channel a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.